In this video, I'm going to talk about the biggest problem with relationships, and it's not what you think. Trump Game coming at you with another episode from ChooseYourRelationships.com. Offer of Love Can't Wait, which can be found on Amazon.com. So, a couple days ago, got a question from a long-time listener, and he wanted to know what he could do to take his relationship to the next level. And I had to kind of think about it for a second, because every time people ask me questions, I reflect on my relationships and how I used to be as a man and how I am in the present as a man. And before I get into that, if you like this video, if it's your first time being here, like, share, and subscribe to my channel. So, I would say one of the biggest killers, one of the biggest problem with relationships, man, it ain't cheating, it ain't lack of communication. You want to have good communication, no doubt about it, but that ain't the biggest problem with relationships. The biggest problem with relationships, man, is the lies, the deceit, the deception, and manipulation. See, some people will say, oh, it's the cheating. That's the biggest problem, because that's the end result, or that's the last straw. But the biggest problem with relationships, man, is the lies, the deceit, the manipulation. That's the biggest problem with it. I was talking to somebody a couple of days ago, a woman that I've known for like almost 20 years now. Yeah, it actually is over 20 years now. And she was going through a similar thing with a guy. She said the guy is he has to have another woman sexually, right? And this is like people still to this day act like that's abnormal. That's like something's wrong with you if you want more than one woman, or you want to be more than one woman. They act like let's try it out, test it out. Start talking to a woman, any woman that you know. Could even be your mom. Start talking about, hey, you got more than one girl. You got a girl over here on this side of town. You got a girl on the other side of town. You got a girl out of state. You got a girl up north. You got a girl in another country. Start talking like that and see what they say. They're going to shame you. There's 100% chance they're going to shame you. The average woman walking around to this day, they're going to try to shame you and make you feel bad. You know why? Because that's how it is in this society. That's what I've found. I found that to be true. Now, the only guy that they won't shame most of the time is a guy of high status, or a celebrity, entertainer, a well-known guy, or a guy with clout, something like that, or a guy that's well-respected. They get a pass. They do. That's usually how that goes. I'm telling you. When they see these celebrities, entertainers with more than one woman, ain't nobody say anything. Unless you're a black dude. That's a video for another day. It's double standard when it comes to that, but that's a video for another day. I'm gonna stick to the topic. You know, Um, yeah, the biggest killer is lies and deceit and manipulation, man. Here's the deal. In this day and time, in this pandemic, coronavirus, COVID-19, whatever you want to call it, this is not the time to be sneaking around, dipping and diving and creeping through the night. Not in this day and time, bro. You might have, if you been following me for a while, I think everybody should be honest about how they feel and where they stand in a relationship. Now, I know everybody's not going to be able to pull this off. I know it's not going to go well for most guys if they're honest with their woman. But if you're planning on being with your woman for the rest of your life until you die and not be honest, you're a coward. I'm going to say that one more time. If you plan to be honest, if you plan to live with your woman to the rest of your life until you die, and you can't be honest with her about how you feel, you're a coward. You're a coward. You know? See, it's not the cheating that really breaks up relationships. That's not, it's the lies. Because see, a lot of women, they know that you're doing things behind their back. But she's kind of looking at you with the side eye like, who this fool think he talking to? He's insulting my intelligence, thinking I don't know who he talking to. And that's why she's looking at you side eye. That's why a lot of women are upset when a guy gets caught cheating and he gets put on blast. That's why when a lot of these celebrities get put on blast, it's not the cheating that they're upset. It's his sloppiness. He being sloppy, and everybody knows now, and she's embarrassed. It's the embarrassment. It's the you being a coward. It's you thinking that she doesn't know, but she does know. And she's looking at you like you don't even have the balls to be honest to tell me that every once in a while you got to slip out and do something with somebody else and come back home. Now you might say, well, man, I don't want to be straight up and honest with her like that because I don't want to hurt her feelings and she gonna leave me. You know what? That's an argument that a lot of guys say. I don't want to tell her, or I'm afraid to tell her because she might leave me. If she leaves you, she weren't for you. And that's just what it is. If she leaves you, she weren't for you. And the quicker she leaves, the better off you be. Because there's some woman out here that's willing to accept who you are and what you stand for. There's somebody for everybody out here. It ain't no one type of man or no one type of woman. No. It ain't like that. You know? Because see, a lot of times, the cheating is just an excuse to justify why she's leaving. So if she's willing to leave without at least trying to work it out, whatever it is, she weren't for you. She ain't for you. And the quicker you learn that and figure that out, you can move on. And she can move on. And she'll find somebody that's willing to play that game like she wants. Because women that say, women that say stuff like, well, things have to be a certain type of way and all this. Look, things should be a certain type of way. There's a lot of things that should be this way and that way. But that ain't how it is. You know why? Because we're in the United States of America. It's a messy world out here. It ain't pretty out here. On the surface, it might look nice and pretty. Everyone might be dressed nice on the red carpet, but they stinking inside. Oh, they might look good, smell good, but inside they stinking and broken. And then you have a lot of women that say, oh, if he loved me, want to be with me, he would shut all that down. He would be with me and only me, sexually. If that's the case, you have to give a guy a reason why he should stop sleeping with the other woman, or why he shouldn't, or why he should not have the urge to sleep with another woman. If that's the case, if you're going to play that game, you have to give the guy a reason why he should shut it down. If you're going to play that game now. Are there some faithful guys out here? Sure. There's a lot of them that I know. But to say that, hey, to give a guy an ultimatum, no. That doesn't work. And I don't play them ultimatums. You give me an ultimatum, well, that's just, forget that. Let's just cut this and go our separate ways if you give me an ultimatum. I don't play that. Giving me an ultimatum, to me, is like pushing me in a corner. That's a win-lose situation. I don't play that. You know. So, you're not going to really hear anybody talk about it like this. If you ask the average woman, hey, why y'all broke up? Oh, he cheated. That's just the end result. But she doesn't go into all the stuff that happened. More than likely. That's just why she left. But she probably been wanting to leave. That's the thing. But people are not honest. She been wanting to leave a long time ago. That was just an excuse. I told that woman that I was talking to the other day, I said, if you really want this thing to work, you have to fight for it. You and him. You have to do whatever it takes to be together and stay together. And you have to make some adjustments. It ain't going to be just no one way. You have to adapt. You have to change, and you have to cooperate on both sides. Ain't no one way for one way for one thing, or no this way should be that. There a lot of things should be a certain type of way, but that ain't how it is. So what you gonna do about it? That's what I told her. You know, there's no free lunch out here. Whatever you want, you have to fight for it every day. There ain't no days off. Ain't no day off. You might get some rest, but ain't no day off. That's what I told her. And I also told her, and I'm going to end this video like this. Every couple should do what it takes to keep their family together. Now, I mean that 100%. I don't care what it is. I don't care if y'all in an open relationship, swinger, whatever. I don't care. But every family should do what it takes to keep their family together. Keep them kids under one roof. I don't care what y'all got going on between the man and the woman. Look, at the end of the day, it should be something that's bigger than you and her. That y'all should be fighting for. And it could be the kids or it could be something else. Who knows? But do whatever it takes to stay together. Keep your family together. And just giving ultimatums and all that crap, forget about that. That's nonsense. That's being selfish. You give somebody an ultimatum. But a lot of women like to try to change guys. That doesn't work. Women have been losing that battle for hundreds of years. That ain't never worked. Trying to be controlling, that doesn't work. Doesn't matter how you feel. That doesn't work. And then some women will say, well, the man, he can do whatever, but when it's time for the woman to do whatever, he got a problem with that. Look, there's something that's just not fair. It's never going to be fair. It ain't no 50-50 relationship. That doesn't exist. There's some stuff women do, I don't want to be involved. I don't want to be a woman. I want to be a man. So there's no 50-50 deal, none of that crap. Some stuff is just going to always be unfair. It's always going to be double standards. That's how it is. It ain't ever going to change. Look, I don't want my aunt answering the door after 12 o'clock, after midnight. I want my aunt answering the door after midnight. I don't want my any of the women in my life taking out the trash dark. Am I a male chauvinist for that? Oh, I'll take that. I'll take that. I'll take that. But that's just me. And I don't want to be anything else but a man. I'm trying to be a man. 24/7, 365. And anyone that knows me, know I'm coming from a good place. Sure, they disagree with a lot of stuff I say. But they know who I am, they know what I stand for, and they know I'm coming from a good place. And that's the best I can be. But at the end of the day, I'm being me. And I know who I am. And if you're a man, I highly recommend you do the same thing. So hey, you like this video, share this video. Click that little bell below and click that join tab to take your game to the next level as well. So until next time, I'm out. Peace.